Welcome to Dark Manipulation. According to recent statistics, a significant portion of our viewers aren't subscribed yet. If you find our content valuable and insightful, please consider subscribing. Your subscription not only supports our channel, but also helps YouTube's algorithm to spread our mental health awareness videos to a wider audience. Hi, Dark Manipulators. Have you ever wondered how certain individuals always manage to get their way? These people often have high manipulative tendencies. The subtlety of their tactics makes them hard to identify, as they often employ seemingly innocent strategies. Yet, when these acts are used with ill intent, they become powerful tools of manipulation. It's crucial to note that believing or displaying one of these traits doesn't automatically make someone a master manipulator. These are general trends, not absolute rules. With that in mind, here are 10 signs that someone might be a master manipulator. Master manipulators often come across as charming rather than intimidating. Their charm is a key tool in their arsenal, used to create a cycle of abuse. According to studies, this charm helps them mask their true intentions and manipulate others into thinking positively about them, even when their actions are harmful. For instance, they might compliment someone excessively to lower their guard, making them more susceptible to manipulation later on. This charm can be so disarming that the manipulator can seem like the perfect friend or partner initially, making it hard to see their true nature. Do you believe people are naturally good or evil? Master manipulators tend to believe the latter. Psychologist Susan Whitbourne notes that these individuals often see others as inherently dishonest and opportunistic, justifying their own manipulative behaviors as necessary for survival in a world full of deceit. This worldview makes them suspicious of others' intentions and more likely to manipulate to protect themselves or gain an advantage. They might rationalize their actions by thinking, "If I don't take advantage of them, they'll do it to me." Manipulators often justify their actions as necessary for achieving their goals. Whether bending ethics or misleading others, they find practical reasons to manipulate. This justification process makes it easier for them to engage in unethical behavior without feeling guilty. For example, a manipulator might lie about their qualifications to get a job, believing that the end justifies the means. They see manipulation as a tool to navigate life's challenges and reach their objectives more efficiently, often disregarding the impact on others. Do you know someone who likes to exaggerate or embellish details when they tell stories? Maybe they add in dialogue or moments that never really happened. Embellishment is pretty common and usually not ill-intentioned. However, at its core, it's still a form of manipulation. Often, manipulators use this embellishing technique to sway their audience to feel a certain way or to gain empathy. For instance, they might exaggerate their hardships to gain sympathy or support, creating a narrative that paints them in a favorable light while obscuring the truth. Pay attention to the language they use. Phrases like, "It's your choice, but," subtly influence decisions. Such ambiguous language makes it seem like the decision is yours, while steering you towards the manipulator's desired outcome. This tactic allows them to maintain control while appearing non-confrontational. By leaving their statements open to interpretation, they can easily shift blame or deny any manipulative intent, making it harder for others to pinpoint their true motives. Has anyone ever used the silent treatment on you? It makes you want to do anything possible, even against your will, to get them to talk to you again, right? It might be considered agonizing at best and painful at worst. The silent treatment is one of the examples of passive-aggressiveness, contributing to manipulation. It might seem less invasive, but it is equally potent. Some people tend to use such passive-aggressive actions to guilt or shame others into compliance. Other common examples of passive-aggressiveness are snide comments and even gossip. Yikes. For instance, a manipulator might make a sarcastic remark about your work in front of others, undermining your confidence while maintaining plausible deniability. Master manipulators often use people as tools to achieve their goals. Whether it's using someone as a shield or taking advantage of their kindness, These individuals manipulate others to navigate through adversity, often without considering the impact on their victims. For example, they might leverage a colleague's hard work to take credit for a successful project, or they could use a friend's loyalty to gain favors without reciprocating. This behavior is rooted in a selfish perspective where others are seen as means to an end rather than individuals with their own needs and feelings. Master manipulators often use people as tools to achieve their goals. Whether it's using someone as a shield or taking advantage of their kindness, these individuals manipulate others to navigate through adversity, often without considering the impact on their victims. For example, they might leverage a colleague's hard work to take credit for a successful project, or they could use a friend's loyalty to gain favors without reciprocating. This behavior is rooted in a selfish perspective where others are seen as means to an end rather than individuals with their own needs and feelings. If you find it hard to say no to certain people due to fear of their reaction, you might be dealing with a manipulator. They pressure you into compliance, making you feel weak or guilty for asserting your boundaries. This fear is often a result of their manipulative tactics, such as guilt-tripping or emotional blackmail. They might respond to your refusal with exaggerated disappointment or anger, making you feel responsible for their emotional state. Over time, this erodes your ability to assert yourself and makes you more susceptible to their influence. Engaging in a conversation with a manipulator can feel like going in circles. They dodge questions, change subjects quickly, and use confusing language to avoid accountability. This tactic leaves you frustrated and doubtful, while they evade direct answers. For instance, if confronted about a lie, a manipulator might deflect by bringing up unrelated issues or questioning your motives, creating confusion and diverting attention from their deceit. Their goal is to exhaust you mentally, making it easier to assert their version of events without challenge.